guys, we got this. Let's go. Gun wide trip sweep. Pros X go. On one. Ready?
Hey.
What's going on, everyone? AndCap24 here from HuddleGG. Today's video, we're going to talk about how to destroy cover 2 man. I'm going to show you 3 different route concepts that you can use that can apply to pretty much any playbook in the game. Now, we have a portion of our website that we do called Route Combo Bible, where we break down concept-based stuff that is applicable to any type of playbook that you can use. As long as you look at the alignment and the formation and basically duplicate what we show you, you can use this in multiple formations and pretty much every playbook in the game. So I want to make sure that you understand I'm going to be in Giants today to go ahead and show it, which I do have a game plan on. But I want to make sure that you understand that you should look at this as a concept base and how you can apply this to your playbook. Okay, so let's jump into it. So what we're going to do is call cover 2 man, and the first concept I'm going to talk about is at a gun tight open, and you can do this out of any tight formation that your cover 2 man aligns to the outside of the 2 receivers, and I'll show you what I mean. Okay, so in tight open is a good example. If you look at the Y and the A, you see the cornerbacks on them, they are aligned to the outside shoulder. So what we're going to do here for this concept is we're going to put the Y on a short crosser, the A on a streak, and the B on a short crosser, and the X on a deep cross. Okay, now you're like, what is all this, right? And what this is gives you an opportunity to understand when we've got inside leverage with our receivers, we're going to get predictable types of animations and ability basically to get off of these blocks. Now, if you don't know, short crossers are actually really, really good against cover 2 man because they'll get the initial chuck, but then once they get off the chuck, they're going to be able to get that nice cut to the inside and get open. Now, the reason why we do this is I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to run a rep, and I'm going to show you exactly what we're looking for and why this is a concept that you can use. Okay, so I'm going to hike the ball, and what you're going to see here is this X is going to get wide open to the right side, and you're going to have a successful play. Now, why did this happen? Okay, well, part of the reason why we have this as a concept is when you look at this number 2, he's going to get chucked to where he's going to have the ability to where, because he's got inside leverage, they're only going to get his left shoulder. And when he does this little step, we're going to get this deep crosser to basically, and this is not every time, this is the majority of the time, get inside leverage where he's going to get open first across the field. Now, the reason why we put this 8 on a streak is we want to drive back that safety where now he's going to get open across. Now, do you also see that number 2 here on the short crosser, once he gets off of his chuck, he is going to get inside leverage, and he's going to be the second player. So now, if you look at this from a top view, we've got 2 guys that are going to be wide open from a high-low to where the user can't cover both of them. There's no one to switch stick to, and you're going to get some easy yards against cover 2 man, right? That is a concept that you can use whenever you see any type of formation that the players are aligning to the outside of the players like they do in tight open. Again, we're just going to do a short cross, deep cross on the left, and then it doesn't matter which player you put the A and the B on a streak. So if you wanted to put the A on the short cross and the B on the streak, you can do that as well. When you do that, you have a little bit better opportunity of getting A open. However, it also gives you a little bit more opportunity for them to kind of crash into each other. So it's kind of like a risk reward, but for the most part, this is the way I run it more likely than not, right? So I'm going to show this again here. You can see here that X gets open. This time we're just going to hit the Y because he's more open, but you can see here that we've got that ability to go ahead and use this concept to our benefit. So let's jump into the concept number 2 now. In this concept, we're going to look at stack formations or formations that have a very close to a stack alignment like doubles hip, right? I'm going to show you doubles hip and stack by flex for this, just so you can get understanding. And what we're going to do is we're going to look for a play that has a C route by the bottom receiver, like in bench halfback angle. Now, in stack by flex, we're going to get to that. You can hot route that route, so it's not as hard. But in this play, we have to do this, right? And what we're going to do is we're going to put the top receiver on a wheel, okay? And the bottom receiver, we're going to stem him all the way up, okay? That's all you got to do in this. The RB, the A, the B, you can do whatever you want with them. That's not part of this route combination. This route combination is just going to have those 2 players, right? I want to make sure that I show this here again. these two players doing the wheel and the stemmed up C route, okay? What's going to happen is because of the inside release of the X, we're going to have a good opportunity to where the Y is going to beat his player over the top, but the X is also going to be the player that holds the safety in order to get the Y open. So here goes here. You can see how this is going to be an easy throw for you, and you're going to have a really easy one-play score when it goes against cover two man, due to the fact that we're using two routes to our advantage, where this player here is going to go to the inside, and you can see how he's going to go and hack the safety to where he's got to hold them so that the safety can't get to the wheel route, and the wheel route is going to get open because you can see here he's got to go, the player that's covering him is the inside player. He's got to go through that player to get to him, and you see that he's just not going to be able to do it. And it doesn't matter if it's bottleneck, whatever the case is, these guys don't get any hands on them, right? And you can see how this works. This is going to be an easy concept for you. Now, I want to stress concept because that was at a doubles hip. Well, we can do this at a stack Y flex as well, which is a stack formation, right? And I can do this here. I'll pick corner strike, do cover two man, right? And again, we can do this to where we can take this X and we can put it all the way up. And we take the Y, put him on that same route, right? And you can see the same type deal is going to happen. You're going to have that ability to throw to this player and you get yourself that big play. Now, what's really nice about stack Y flex is that say you're in a different place, say you're in, say, fade out. You come out and fade out and you see that it's cover two man and you want to switch it up, you can just hot route this bottom receiver here to a corner route, which is a C route because he's got the outside apprentice. Put him on there. We can hot route the Y to the wheel. And now you got the same exact deal here that you have that ability to throw it to him and you got yourself a successful play. Again, this is a route combination concept, something that you're going to find in our route combo Bible, and that's what that portion of our website is. So you can apply this to any playbook. Now, let's go jump to the third setup here we're going to do here as far as concept, which is going to get somebody open up through the seam in certain alignments. So this last concept that we're going to talk about is going to be based on alignment, and it's going to be the nasty alignment. I'm also going to show you this at a bunch Y flex to show you that it's a concept where we're going to be able to get the receiver that's on the left, which is the nasty receiver who's not lined up out wide. He's lined up closer to the left tackle. We're going to be able to motion him in and get him right on the hash mark, and he's going to have inside leverage to be able to get this seam bomb. So I'm going to show it to you real quick and just show you basically how it's going to look, and then I'm going to explain why we do what we do, okay? So what we're going to do here is we're going to look at this X, and you're going to see how we're going to have the ability to throw this ball over the top to that player for that big seam bomb, okay? And what happened on this play, just want to show you basically how it is. This guy right here is going to go ahead and get jammed the majority of the time off the left shoulder because he's got the inside leverage and to the middle. Now, that separation there is all you need to really have this as an easy catch. Now, what we did is we put this tight end, and this is the concept, is put him on a post and stem him down, because once he gets to the left hash mark, even though he actually got jammed a lot there, once he gets to the left hash mark, he's going to widen the safety on the left, okay? And unfortunately, we didn't get him out there as quickly as we want to because he got hit by that player. But you can see once he gets to that, he's going to widen that player. And this route right here is going to hold down the right player. And that's going to give us all this room to throw it over the top. Now, obviously, we were able to go over the top because we did get to widen this guy when we did. But it wasn't as clean as a rep as it could be if our tight end got out there quicker, right? The reason why I did it so quickly is because if I talk too long in practice mode, it doesn't always yield the same things. So let's go ahead and try it again and show you here that we want to get that X on the hash mark as the concept. The A, which is the first player to the right on a post and stem it all the way down. Then we want another post or crossing route by the RB. B on the comeback, looking for this X, it gets bumped off. A gets over a lot quicker. And now we're going to see here how we've got that ability to just to go ahead, bomb that guy, and get yourself an easy one-play score. Now, if I get out of this here, what we're going to show you is I can do this at a bunch Y flex too, because it is the same concept, right? Bunch Y flex, I'll just pick a play like speed dig, right? I'll do this with cover two man, do the same thing. It's not on the hash mark, but he's close enough to where it's basically in a spot where he could still get that same results, right? I'll put this A on the post like we talked about. We're going to stem him all the way down. The RB can stay on this route just because it's basically a post. Put the B on a comeback. What we're looking for is that See here, I don't know why it's not giving me the comeback here. Let's do this comeback. There it is. And what you see is we're looking for the X to kind of get that inside leverage. Unfortunately, he did not that time, so we'll just throw it away. But what you'll see is that he's going to get that more likely than not, just like the other one here. X on a streak, B there, A on the post, stem it all the way down. And you can see here with bench flex, he gets that X across the field. We're going to look at here, and now you can see here, now we got that ability to kind of pass lead to the inside and get yourself that big play, right? So the plays there, it's a concept. You can see that it was a little closer there because the tight end wasn't as close to the hash mark. That's really where you're going to want to be. But you can see how these concepts can be duplicated from formation to formation, playbook to playbook. That is what we do on our Route Combo Bible. Check it out if you guys are interested. If you guys learned something about cover 2 man, make sure you hit that like button. Hit the subscribe if you haven't done already. Really helps us grow, gives us opportunity to produce these videos for you guys, and just give you the help that you need when it comes to solution-based Madden. Appreciate you guys, and we'll catch you on tomorrow's video.